We're joined now by political analyst Brian Sobel. Brian, welcome.
Thank you. Good to see you guys.
Good to see you.
Yep.
The Oakland A's are playing in Yankee Stadium tonight.
Then there's that.
I wonder if Yankee fans are more fired up about that ball game or actually what's going on.
Well, you know New Yorkers, Mike.
Let's start with the Democrats.
Sure.
Bernie Sanders, Hillary Clinton, both people who once called home, or at least
Right.
Bernie once did in Brooklyn. I mentioned to Kiba earlier about the independents being locked out of this.
Yes.
Is that a big?
Yeah.
Does that play a role?
It does, because a lot of independents are looking at the Bernie Sanders campaign and saying, I identify with this outsider. And Hillary Clinton right now, her biggest problem is she's got so many negatives. And at the end of the day, she'll probably end up with the nomination, of course, but how that tracks as she goes towards the general election will be very interesting to watch. She has not really been embraced by a lot of people, if you look at the polling.
Well, she hasn't won big, I said, since March 22nd in Arizona. So you would think that her and her team would want a fantastic showing tonight.
Well, they're expecting to do very well tonight. But the last poll that I saw was within about 12 points. We'll see where it ends up tonight. That's not true on the other side, where Donald Trump has a big lead in the polling. But if Bernie Sanders can come close, and because it's proportional, and come away with a lot of delegates, that says something about him.
Well, Brian, before we get to the other side, so
Sure.
Democrats, 247 delegates up for grab, proportional, so
Right.
he could still walk away with a good amount,
Absolutely.
even if he loses. Let's talk, though, about the Bernie supporters and the Trump supporters, how more and more from these rallies and from things that are actually happening, people are comparing the two, saying, yes, they're very similar. They want a similar experience, except on the Bernie side, you're hearing these people, they're just so disenfranchised with all of it. They might not even actually get out and vote. They just want to agitate the system.
Yeah, they're pushing the system a little bit. But I've said since the earliest days of this campaign that, call it on the backside, the Bernie supporters and the Trump supporters have a lot of similarities. Government doesn't work for them. It doesn't work for young people. It doesn't work for African Americans. It doesn't work for women. It does whatever it is. They're on the backside of that, saying we're upset with government. And so from that perspective, Kiba, they're a lot alike. They wouldn't want to own up to it, but when you look at what they're upset about, a lot of the same themes.
On the flip side, Donald Trump going into tonight, probably trying to avoid a fight on the floor come the convention. How does he do that with the focus on New York? Does it play a part of it at all?
No, I think it's from
the outcome?
Yeah, I don't think it matters tonight, Mike, because the delegates don't deliver him the nomination tonight. They don't deliver the nomination to Hillary tonight. So it's.
But if he were to win the majority of, I think 50% of 95, I believe, is the delegate count. Momentum have anything to do with it?
Sure it does. Sure it does.
To avoid that fight on the floor?
Yeah, well, I mean, that's his whole thing is, hey, how do I get there? And even if I don't have the number of delegates that I need, the magical number.
Right. 1,237.
1237. If he doesn't have that, his point is going to be, hey, I'm the leader.
I've got millions of votes.
And I'm way out in front on the delegate count. These are artificial rules. Don't I get to be the person?
I'm the leader, and I've been banged up in the headlines for the last couple of weeks.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Well, yeah.
Mathematically, Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, they seem like they are on their way. How important, though, will June 7th be? California primary be?
Well, this is the beautiful thing. Every presidential cycle for the last few cycles, California's not really not been a player. This time, I think we will be a player.
Wow.
And that's going to be fun.
It's almost unbelievable.
Yeah, it is. It is. I was talking to somebody earlier who was mentioning the, why is it on June 7th? Why didn't they move up the primary a long time ago? And it's been, discussed in the legislature. Just hasn't been the momentum to move it. Interesting subject to explore.
Yeah, we will.
I can see us here on June 6th
yes.
talking about this.
Yeah, it's exciting.
All right, Brian Sobel, thank you.
You're welcome,
Thanks,
Kiba.
All right,
Mike.
we'll see what happens.
Yep.
A very